Cristiano Ronaldo, the relentless machine who refused to slow down goat fire. Built different, some players fade, some players adapt, and then, there is Cristiano Ronaldo. An athlete who refused decline. A competitor who rejected time. A footballer who turned aging into another opponent to defeat. At 18, he was electric. At 28, he was unstoppable. At 38, he was still scoring. At 40 plus, he is still chasing greatness. Most players slow down. Cristiano Ronaldo sped up. This isn't just the story of talent. It's the story of obsession. Of discipline. Of a man who refused to let football move on without him. This is Cristiano Ronaldo, the relentless machine who refused to slow down. Chapter 1, The Boy from Madeira. Before the trophies, before the Ballon d'Ors, before the records. There was a skinny kid on the island of Madeira with one dream: escape through football. He didn't grow up privileged. He didn't grow up with elite facilities. He grew up with hunger. And hunger creates monsters. At Sporting Lisbon, he wasn't just talented, he was driven. Coaches noticed something different. He stayed longer after training. He trained harder than others. He hated losing even small-sided games. Talent opens the door, but Ronaldo was already building the engine. Chapter 2, Manchester United, the transformation. When Ronaldo arrived at Manchester United in 2003, he was flashy. Step-overs, confidence, raw skill, but Sir Alex Ferguson saw more. He saw potential, and that potential became transformation. Ronaldo added strength training, tactical discipline, end product. He stopped being just a winger. He became a goal threat. By 2008, he wasn't just exciting. He was the best player in the world. Ballon d'Or winner, Champions League winner, Premier League champion. The boy from Madeira had become a global star. But he wasn't satisfied, because satisfaction slows you down. Ronaldo never slowed down. Chapter 3, Real Madrid, the evolution into a machine. 2009 changed everything. Cristiano Ronaldo joined Real Madrid for a then world record fee. And the pressure was unbearable. But pressure creates diamonds. In Madrid, Ronaldo evolved again. He improved his off-ball movement. Became lethal inside the box. Turned counter-attacks into nightmares. Perfected aerial dominance. This wasn't just development. This was reinvention. Season after season. 40 goals. 50 goals. 60 goals. Defenders knew what he would do. They still couldn't stop it. Because this wasn't talent anymore. This was repetition, precision, discipline, relentless execution. Chapter 4, The Champions League Monster. If there is one stage where Ronaldo refused to slow down, it's the Champions League. Knockout nights, high pressure, hostile stadiums. This is where legends either fade or rise. Ronaldo rose. Hat tricks against elite teams. Late winners, quarterfinal heroics, semifinal dominance, final appearances. He became synonymous with European dominance. When Madrid needed him most, he delivered. When critics doubted him, he answered. When the stage was biggest, he shined brightest. That isn't luck, that's mentality. Chapter 5, Obsession with the body. Most players decline physically after 30. Ronaldo upgraded. Strict diet, cryotherapy, recovery routines, sleep discipline, strength training. He treated his body like a laboratory experiment. Not for aesthetics, for longevity. He wasn't trying to be good at 30. He was preparing to dominate at 35. At 37, at 40, the average football career declines early. Ronaldo refused that script. He didn't accept aging. He challenged it. Chapter 6, Juventus, a new challenge. Many expected decline in Italy. Instead, he conquered again. New league, new tactics, new defensive style. Same Ronaldo, top scorer, league titles, decisive performances. He adapted, from winger to pure striker. From explosive runs to surgical positioning. He didn't rely only on speed anymore. He mastered timing, because relentless players evolve. Chapter 7, Return to Manchester United. When Ronaldo returned to Manchester United, nostalgia filled the air. But he wasn't there for memories. He was there to compete. Despite chaos around the club, he finished as top scorer. Even critics had to admit. He still delivered. Even in a struggling system, he scored. Because machines don't depend on emotion. They execute. Chapter 8, International Glory. Portugal was never considered a football giant. Until Ronaldo. He carried expectations. He faced criticism. He endured heartbreak. Then came redemption. Euro 2016. Nations League triumph. He didn't just play for Portugal. He elevated them. International football is pressure multiplied. Ronaldo embraced it. Chapter 9, the mentality that never rested. What separates Ronaldo from others? It's not just goals. It's not just trophies. It's obsession. He competes in training. He competes in recovery. He competes against time. He sets standards higher than teammates. Higher than rivals. Higher than history. And when he breaks a record, he looks for the next one. Because slowing down is never an option. Chapter 10, critics, doubt, and fuel. Throughout his career, critics questioned him. Too selfish, too flashy, too emotional, too obsessed. He used every doubt as fuel. Every chant, every headline, every comparison, fuel. Because relentless competitors don't crumble. They respond. Chapter 11, Ronaldo versus time. Here's the truth most athletes fear. Time wins. But Ronaldo didn't try to avoid time. He fought it. At 33, still scoring. At 35, still competing. At 38, still decisive. At 40 plus, still training like a teenager. It's not natural, it's engineered. He built himself into a machine. Chapter 12, the legacy. When we talk about Ronaldo's legacy, we're not just talking about goals. We're talking about professionalism, discipline, adaptability, longevity, mental resilience. He changed what players believe is possible. He extended the idea of prime. He redefined aging in football. And he inspired a generation to believe that greatness is built, not gifted. Chapter 13, what made him relentless? 3 things. Fear of being average. Refusal to be outworked. Insatiable hunger. He never chased comfort. He chased improvement. That's why he refused to slow down. Chapter 14, the machine mindset. Ronaldo isn't robotic. He's calculated. Every sprint is intentional. Every jump rehearsed. Every finish practiced thousands of times. The machine isn't cold. It's precise. And precision wins over time. Chapter 15, beyond football. Global icon. Businessman. Role model for discipline. He built a brand as strong as his career. But even fame never distracted him from the field. Because football came first. Always. Conclusion, why he refused to slow down. Most careers follow a curve. Rise, peak, decline. Ronaldo broke the curve. He extended the peak, delayed the decline, fought the inevitable. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't rely on natural gifts alone. He engineered greatness. He trained like a challenger even when he was champion. And that's why he never slowed down. He never accepted limits. He never surrendered to time. He became something else entirely. A relentless machine. And football may never see another one like him again.